So this is a business pitch for WearEmpathy, also known as WeAreEmpathy. Our vision is to create an empathetic space through clothing and design clothing labeled with empathetic messages to allow people to connect through their clothing purchases. The ability to understand and share feelings of another is the definition of empathy. And then the quote at the bottom, "Wow, that inspirational shirt inspires me more than my friends do." A quote from my friend who just kind of inspired me and reminded me that the impact that clothing makes and can have an influence in other people's lives. So the current needs and the most tackled issues by clothing brands is depression, anxiety, and pornography. Just some other big issues that have been circulated recently: racism, climate change, gender equality. We believe this is important because humans deserve space to be themselves and stand for social issues that are important to them. And the success of all these businesses, if you look in the graph, those are our main competitors. But their success has really come from passion and pursuing what they feel is important and just being able to drive that passion into business. Current solutions have been awareness, education, advocacy programs. But ours is unique in that it's connecting through clothing. It's a transaction-based revenue model, so based off of selling apparel. And we want to help those affected by everyday social issues and working to improve mental, emotional, and physical health. Market opportunity. So our market size, the fixed cost for shipping would be about $10. Variable cost would be production, $10 to $15, depending on what kind of product we're producing. So shirts, socks, pants, whatever the product may be. Revenue stream, weekly, that's $125, assuming that we would sell 5 shirts a week. And then you can see the estimates roughly of monthly, first year, second year. Our archetype is the student, ages 18 to 30, female or male, and on the edge of making societal change. And then our strategy is empathetic marketing. So rather than just using that as a marketing tool, being able to connect with people's emotions and use that to sell our product. Since 2004, empathy has been on the upward trend, according to Google Trends. And then just some statistics we found on cutting-edge emotional detection or emotional recognition software is beginning to provide facial, semantic, and sonic sentiment assessments, meaning that emotions are really important in becoming something that drives society, and this sector is poised to grow 40% annually and to be on a $36 billion market by 2021. Our marketing strategy as well, we'll use social media platforms such as Instagram, standard emailing, and business strategies like flyers, selling them at farmers market or reaching out to local shops. But our unique strategy is the Japanese cool kids approach. So we found this approach in talking to one of our customers, and his feedback was that in Japan, they do a marketing strategy where they produce their clothing line or whatever they want to sell, and then they take it and give it to kids in schools who are known to be youth influencers or the cool kids in their groups, and they just let them wear the clothes around. And that becomes an instantly successful marketing strategy because people see that and they want to wear those clothes and be able to have the same kind of style and effect in their own lives. So that's called the Japanese cool kids approach. Financials. So the cost of each shirt, just to keep it simple, for simplicity's sake, would be $15 per shirt. To manufacture, pricing between $25 to $30. And so our margin would be $10 to $15. So if we're selling 10 shirts a week, which would be $15 a shirt to produce, meaning $150 total dollars in cost, that means we would make $250 in revenue, but overall, after cost deductions, it would be $100 total dollars in revenue a week. The majority of our funds would go to producing the clothing and the shipping and handling costs. So currently we're spending $750 a month in production and shipping costs. And success, lastly but not least, the reason why I believe this will be successful is because it's not just a marketing strategy to use empathy, but this is something that people and human beings really need to thrive on. These needs, taking care of the environment, taking care of refugees in crisis, pornography addictions, these are real issues that people deal with. And so being able to create a space where they can be empathetic and share those with other people through something so simple such as clothing, I believe it will be successful, not just because it's a marketing strategy, but because it's real everyday life. So just to wrap it up, I want to share this quote on empathy. It says, "Empathy, let me hold the door for you. I may have never walked a mile in your shoes, but I can see that your soles are worn and your strength is torn. I have never lived before, so let me hold the door for you. After all you've walked through, it's the least I can do." That's my business pitch. Thanks for watching.